Straight out of the Bible. Straight out of the Bible. This is straight out of the Bible. Heaven or hell, what do you call it?
If you're not taking the time in the storehouse, God does not need your money. The preachers do. All of you so-called Protestants are with daughters of your mother Catholic Church.
Now, you know today is what day of the week? It's what? You know it's easy like Sunday morning. And on Sunday, I went to church. And on Sunday, they taught us something. They taught us to be Christians. As Christians, we ought to be Christ-like. Now, everybody that ever been to Sunday school knows that when Jesus was being baptized, his Father came down in a dove and said to the world, to John the Baptist, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." If God can say I'm well pleased with my son, hallelujah! How come you can't say you're well pleased with your children? How come you can't say that we are what we are? How come you can't recognize us? Hallelujah! We're here to shake you up. Now I know that we have a lot of other issues. And people say, well, what about Flint? We haven't forgot about Flint. What about Black Lives Matter? We haven't forgot about Black Lives Matter. What about our children? Black on black crime, which is the same thing as white on white, yellow on yellow, brown on brown. But we don't even want to get a name. We need an Oscar just for coming up with a name by ourselves. So, we haven't forgot about that. But we are here today. The Bible says there's a season, a time, and a place for everything under the sun. Today, we took our Sunday to come out and tell how the group is here to agitate their purpose. We want to make a difference. I'm going to go back down these stairs, but all you prayer warriors out there, you know what you got to do. You got to keep fasting. You got to keep praying. Because the struggle continues. But always, to God be the glory. Shake it up, hallelujah!
He'll be here in a minute. Y'all get your purpose ready. He'll be here in a minute. We come to shake it down. Come to demand opportunity. We come to let Hollywood know that they must green light their field. They're so happy for our partners. They're so happy for our partners. We have with us.
Well,
my brother, one of my mentors, the great Dr. Najee Ali. Let's give him some love. Brothers and sisters,
was? How's everybody doing? Well, I want to thank everyone for coming out to this protest. I think it's very important that we take a collective stand against racism. I think it's very important that we come together collectively to say we want diversity. What do we want? Diversity. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Diversity. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Diversity. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Well, make some noise if you want diversity. Sorry about that. So, to get straight to the point.
Come on the scene. I only want to say we all know what we're doing. We're pushing the fences back farther. We're making it better. So we have to stand in solidarity. Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, America's foremost civil rights leader came to Hollywood to lead a protest because he knew, and everyone knew, Hollywood needed more diversity. That leader was Reverend Jesse Jackson. That was 20 years ago. And 20 years later, right now, Hollywood still needs diversity. And that's why America's foremost civil rights leader is here today to protest against Hollywood, help us and lead us in that fight. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I bring you the Reverend Al Sharpton.
Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, make some noise. All my brothers, you make some noise. If you want to change, make some noise. Brothers and sisters, Reverend Al Sharpton. No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. All right. We're here today, and there are gatherings that have been called in the last few days to put the Academy and the movie industry on notice. That last year, when they came with an all-white nominations at the top of the Oscar night, they said we'll do better, give us a chance. We did. They did nothing. Then the emails were released from the chairman of Sony Pictures. She flew to New York and met with some of us. They said, give us a chance. That you're right, there are no blacks, no Latinos that can even green light a major motion picture. Nothing happened. Then the nominations come out again, the same thing. Don't forget this year, you had Straight Outta Compton. This year, you had Beast of No Nation. This year, you had the Will Smith movie of Concussion. And on and on and on. None of them are even considered for a top award. We're not saying who must win, but if you've been locked out of the process, then you are dealing with a systemic problem of exclusion. So there are gatherings around the country that's been put together in a few days to let them know that today starts our organizing and escalation. You are out of time. We are not going to allow the Oscars to continue. This will be the last night of an all-white Oscar. We intend to go to advertisers. We intend to mobilize all over the country. This is an insult to Americans of all races. That's why whites and blacks come out to this rally. And there they're in New York, and they're in Atlanta, and they're in Cleveland, and they're in Detroit. Because people know that the picture that will be shown tonight on the stage is not the picture of American culture, not the picture of American cinema, not the picture of those that have talent and gifts. People of all races in this country have talent and gifts, and all ought to be weighed according to their talent, not by some that have an exclusionary policy. I decided to come to LA and stand with Reverend Tulis and Najee Ali and others to give this warning tonight. They will have black presenters, but they're presenting the people that blacks were not in the decision making. Chris Rock will tell good jokes because he's a good comedian, he's a great entertainer. He tells jokes, I tell the truth. This is not about Chris Rock. This is about Hattie McDonald. This is about those that were shut out and discriminated against. This is about what is real and what must be dealt with. So don't have the media pit us against Chris Rock or pit us against the performers. We're not anti-Leonardo, we're anti-exclusion by the Academy and by those that run those major movie studios that have made the decisions. So rather than ask me about Chris Rock, when you give the Oscars tonight out, you should give out white Oscars. Because that's who decided who could win tonight. So we're here to say, y'all notice, next time we're going to mobilize a lot stronger and a lot longer. And we're going at the advertising. But tonight, we come to serve you your eviction notice for an exclusionary Oscar. The marshals will be coming to end an all-white Oscar. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. All right, Reverend Tulis. We're going to make some noise, family.